Hello and welcome back. 1 second. Do we have game sound right now? Do we? Hold on. Please hold. Damn, the .5 stream last night really did reach 5 hours, huh? That's crazy. Game sound, please. Check. And this shit all the way down, please. Hell no, don't sound like it. Okay. Pretty sure that'll do it. Yes. There we go. Yep. There we go. Now we have game sound. Although, wait. Off on my end. Yes. In fact, it is. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And welcome once again to Blueprints on Percentage Chance. Please, dear God, I hope I was not getting a stream echo. No, I was not, because I didn't have stream Chrome window unmuted, which is good. All right. Well, excellent. There we go. Okay. Welcome back to session 4 of Blueprints, the Mind Break Conspiracy. I am... Which I'm good is what is the humorous name that I'm going to call it for at least a little bit. Hello, welcome back. We're about on time today, to be honest. I started at 1, I think the day before. No, I started at like 2 the day before. I started at 1 yesterday, and now I'm starting at 3. Admittedly, not as soon as I'd like. Had some things to take care of this morning, including but not limited to the installation of this. And by installation, I of course mean the fact that I put the disc in, and for those that aren't aware, it says no title here. Oh, you can't tell. Well, no wait, I did take a screenshot of it, so actually I can show you. There is nothing on that disc. It is a paperweight. Fuck Microsoft. Anyway. Oh, we made a game that like was good enough that game of the... Eurogamer called it like their game of the year. Wow, that's crazy. We should make it so that no one can play it in a decade or more. That's great. It's great. That's awesome. I love that. I love just buying a physical object to put in my home that has nothing on it. Could you imagine if they sold a movie, a Blu-ray of a movie that didn't have the movie on it and said, "Yeah, connect to the internet now. Here, this will let you play the movie." Apparently you could do that with games, but you can't do that with movies. God, I hope I'm not giving them ideas. Anyway, but yeah, Indy's here. We will play it. Shit, man, I might even consider like telling Best Buy, hey, this shit don't work, by the way, because it's true. The disc doesn't work. It's just a key. Like, it's not a lie. I can absolutely tell Best Buy that. But anyway, as long as I got my receipt. But anyway, yeah, so we'll be getting to that eventually. We'll be starting it as soon as this is done, pretty much. And then we'll continue the Doomathon. RGG Fridays will likely still have a Friday session, but it will probably be a little bit muted. Honestly, it'll probably be like a, let's just catch up on all the cabaret sub-story stuff. But the final piece of stream news for the day is the big one. Hi there. As I sit here with the camera, once again, in a awkward, weird, horrible position, tell you that it could have been today, but didn't really work out that way. But officially, base cam, technically the new mic, but the new mic is coming without the shock mount, or the arm, or the pop filter. I wonder how different that sounded. Which basically means I can't use it yet, but those are coming later. Luckily, very soon. But still, later. But the face cam, the real face cam, can in fact be used tomorrow. I am excited. Although, if you'll permit me, a minor lark, I would appreciate if you would give me just a moment to ask internet. Hey. That Elgato cable length, because then I can make some guesses. 6 feet. 6 feet's pretty long, isn't it? Would that help me get it on top of the TV? Is the top of the TV really the right choice, though? Or would it be better to clip it somewhere over there? I don't know. Cable length is 6 feet. I might end up needing an extension of some form. Or I could just put it on the other laptop. It's also a possibility. It's probably better that it's not high up anyway. I'll figure it out. I have options. At any rate, but yeah, the real face cam is in fact coming on Wednesday. And that is so exciting. That means I don't have to work with this anymore. Means that this whole setup will be left in the past, and then shit, man, that can be what it is. And I have nothing but happiness to say about that fact. So yeah, Wednesday also as a result. I mean, I'll be setting it up, but I also have other stuff to do on Wednesday. So like, you know, yeah, we'll see what happens on Wednesday. But yeah, I am quite excited, and Wednesday is going to be a big deal. And yeah, I'm just I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased. Ooh, wait, cable length. What is the type of cable though? Is it a USB or USB-C? USB-C to USB-C. Really? Huh. Okay. Oh, it includes a detachable USB-A to USB-C. Oh. It's over 2 meters. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's a big deal. I'm gonna need to look at that later in more detail, actually. Oh shit. Wow, that's actually maybe even better than I thought it was, if I'm reading that correctly, which I might not be. Go ahead. Then I just need to get said camera to, because this is a 720p feed, right? It's not the best. I would like this thing to be popping like the rest of the image is. That will mean I'll need to figure out how to get this thing running through the CPU on OBS. But hey, that's for me to figure out. And if I need to juice down the image, that's fine. I already eliminated the Facebook live feed in advance of this, because I figured that would probably take more bandwidth up, and I'm gonna need to get that down somehow. So that is what we have done. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, the game footage is the thing that is the priority. But then if I can get the webcam, I mean, I'm gonna try to get it in 4K. It is a 4K camera, but it's not impossible that I might just have to settle for 1080p on it. A rescale kind of thing. I don't know. So we'll see. This looks halfway decent at 720, even with it constantly refocusing and adjusting on its own. But hey, it is what it is. Also, to be fair, this camera is going to be zoomed in a lot of the time, I imagine, just to a specific place. Then I'll have it so it can move more, depending. I don't know. We'll have to see how that works out exactly. But broadly speaking, I think it's going to work out okay. So, yeah. And with that, God damn it, we have passed 10 minutes and I am fiending. So let's get to blueprints, please. Because god damn it, I am like a starving animal right now. I need more. I need more. I need more. Um, something I've realized about this game's design, I've seen a few people complaining that like the game is kind of built in a way that um like it is time consuming and that you do some runs that don't go anywhere and sometimes you figure out the solutions to things, but then those rooms don't come around again for a bit. And on one hand, I do sort of understand that, but I think the ingenious part of the game's design for me personally is the fact that the runs are enjoyable, like very enjoyable, right? There's always something new. Secondly, unlike Outer Wilds, while Outer Wilds would allow me to just go to the resolution of a problem if I so choose immediately, right? This has so many angles and avenues to cover at any given time, and maybe this will be more of an issue later on, that like I constantly have something to look for and chase, even if the thing I'm primarily trying to look for and chase is not gonna come to me, you know? I would be okay with going for another dead-end run. I'm okay with that. And the nice thing about that is it means even if you don't find the main thing you are looking for at any given moment, you are still going to be on the trail of something else, which is interesting. Oh my god, hey, you know what I just realized? Last night, we took a bunch of screenshots for a book, and I did not get to read any of it yet. And this is all very important stuff. So, we should read The History of Orindia, 2nd edition, by Caleb Mann. The book was reviewed and cleared for publication by the Fen Ares Central Board of Education. Alright. This should be an interesting read. If a very stifled one. Forward. The name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters is no longer known to the average citizen of the elder generation. We must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. We must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. That's fucking crazy. Holy shit. Ajara. Let me just update my notes, because I was trying to also get the country names in here, because that seems like a very good thing to have access to. Sorry. History of Orindia. I had Orindian in the, in these lists here, in my notes, just to be clear. I mean, right here. I just want to make sure I'm updating that as we go. Most historians mark the beginning of the First Era, often denoted as Ajara, by the Ascension. Okay, if I'm already... Let's just let these charge. Why not? Why not? Turn this up a little bit so I have the ambiance. Thank you. Most historians mark the beginning of the first era, often denoted as Ajara, by the ascension of the first king, whose name, Horus. I should probably mark down as much of these as I can. Beginning of the first era. First era. Wait, no, these are not necessarily the countries, are they? Oh, damn it. Countries. Era names, actually. Ajara. First era. First era. First king. First king, Horus. You know, I'm just gonna say country notes. These are probably very important. Okay. I might, you know, for the sake of both your sanity and mine, and not accidentally forgetting to move this shit back from one place to the other, I might put some of these notes in without letting you see me putting the notes in. It might be faster than toggling back and forth constantly on this case. The first king, whose name Oris would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned, Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord by considerable means of affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sale receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from the ledgers that Oris had one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the 1st century, the kingdom was born. Okay. The Second Era. It was the 4th king, who split the... Okay. I'm gonna... Nora Hogan 70. Hi, how you doing? We're in reading time right now. How you doing? I'm gonna note that down as well, actually. 1st Era King, 2nd Era, 4th King was... Write down just 4th King unknown. 2nd Era, 4th King unknown. There. By the way, how much... Bro, you just got here. You just got... Sorry, you know what? All you said was... I don't have a Discord, but thank you. I'm sure it's great, though. I did say I don't have a Discord, but thank you. Let's see. It was the 4th king, who split this vast domain in 3 equal shares. 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest, he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift. To the youngest, he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Ares, the land of the southern storms, a wild and untamed expanse, which at the time was not developed but a good deal more vast than the elder brother's lot. I was not developed as a good deal more vast than the elder brother's lot. And to his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Araja. Okay. A land steeped in tradition. 3rd Era. Okay. Huh. 3rd Era. As the 2nd Era drew to a close, maybe I should jot down some of that. Gave... Three children. Why is this typing so slow? Three separate kingdoms. Have I actually written too much in there? Oh no. Anyway, it should all be fine there. Okay, good. As the Second Era drew to a close, the three sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the beautiful resources of their lands, and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. Well, if you're siblings, I would hope so. The succeeding generations of their eras continued that tradition, and the Third Era was defined by the commerce. Those symbols. We've seen those symbols before. Some of those symbols are in that one book. I'm gonna need to make, like, I'm gonna need to make a list in here somewhere. Hey, Second Era. Arch Aries is one I actually need to jot down. Aries. Okay. Commerce defined by commerce between the three realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation up for the promise of a prosperous and bright future. Fourth Era. As the kingdom entered the Fourth Era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Desolé III. Okay. Let's put that. Fourth Era. King Desolé III. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay. King Desolé III was who was seen drinking, a sight that shocked not only the gentry in the court but the masses as well. Well, that seems to not be telling the whole story, but I guess that's kind of the point, isn't it? Baron Sinclair. Thank you so much for your cooperation with our department and this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status. So it seems ill, all the more. This is for Baron Sinclair. Okay, so this is written to Uncle. Gotcha. I think. Someone of your social status, so it means all the more that you are not only tolerant, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning, with this letter, the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. I had heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition and uncensored copy of the History of Arindia could be found, it would likely be found within the Baron's own collection, but perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy just as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I say, well done, fair play, and perhaps on my next visit, we'll have a laugh about this after you've given me the actual manuscript. Until then, Detective Bon Margle, Redguard. So, our grandpa censored that. I didn't mean to do that. Desolé was renowned as the king of no one when he made the decision to move Ving Castle and court behind. Ving Castle? Leaving. Okay. I thought moving castle for a second, because Howl's Moving Castle hit my head for a second. I don't know why. The people were overjoyed by this choice, and were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his common folk. These voices planted the seed, which took root in Grand City of Fen. Era of Ruin. After the passing of King Desolé III, I'm gonna jot down those fourth era notes. Does something. People hated, but the book wants hidden. Okay. I'm starting to think I might actually have too many letters up there. I quickly save another set of notes I had. So that I can close another one. Yeah, because I actually have two other notepads open. One is for my stream notes. And I'm going to close that one so that we can keep the blueprints notes nice and tidy. Okay. After the passing of King Deslay III, the fourth era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died. God damn! On the very next day, the 6th of October, Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. Prince Learson of Fen. Prince Learson of Fen. Okay. Oh, I actually thought I clicked myself over to the notes that time. That's fine. It's not like I'm saying anything you can't see. This declaration was bolstered by a number of supporters due to the fact that Deslay IV shared little of his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Fen's erection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of the innocent echoed through the city's streets, stained in red. The brutality of the pacification of Sven did not go unnoticed by neighbors as sympathy for the city surged. Allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Arch Ares and Nuance to join their cause. Nuance! That one before? Literally called Nuance? Okay, sure. Fair enough. Yeah, actually, just having one notepad open actually seems to have helped. Seems to have helped a lot. Having one notepad open seems to have helped a lot, actually. That's good. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years and saw buried 1 in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added another to the casualties. Oh, another member to the casualties. However, even in death, he had won. Horus had fallen, and with it the realm. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place, red banners were hoisted. Oh. Red. Hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. Okay. I need to see that family tree again. The current era. Today, the realms inherited by the three, Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Araja, once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our peoples has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realms serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, of our mothers, and our children. Okay. And there we go. I'm not sure, I mean, no, but I do want to be absolutely sure that, we make sure we are dealing in understanding that we'll probably have to jump back to that a few times. This is knocked over. This is knocked over, but... a grid of 16 with 2 white ones. What does it mean? Let me see that one image again, actually. Hold on. No, it's further in the gallery. Fine. Where was it? Which, actually, by the way. Arias. Nicholas Key. Isaac Gates. Baron Edward Sinclair. Baron Thomas Sinclair. Lord William Epson. Okay. Which is the one I want here? It's this one. Fancy ruby socketed candlesticks. If you want to take note in case you find an item that could produce a flame. These specific candlesticks contain mechanical triggers. Okay. What are you doing, bud? Heading into your house? Aww. He's comfy. Still no hall passes. Wait, now that I think about it, you know, the hall pass originally in my mind was like a silly little extra item, but now that I think about it, what if a hall pass is specifically something you get from the school, in the classrooms? That sort of makes sense in my head. Hey, ruby socketed candles. That's it, isn't it? Let me compare. Sorry, let me go back. Yeah, let me go back. Let me see. Yes, in fact, this is it. So we can light these if we find a way to light candles. But how you light candles is yet another mystery to solve. All right, then. Well, today is a dead-end day. Build dead ends, get paid. Which means... You know what? Sorry. Let me read the tips again on dead ends. Foreboding as a black border floor plan may seem, Tomb stands out as one of the most straightforward strategies centered around dead ends. This floor plan can be drafted from the grounds and is considered one of the outer rooms. As such... Oh, right. Okay. Can be drafted on the grounds and is considered one of the outer rooms. As such, it can be drafted at the very start of a day, allowing architects to know immediately whether their strategy should be focused on dead ends or not. The tomb itself is a vast crypt filled with shadowy alcoves and creepy recesses. The entire space was designed by early Orindian architects to evoke a sense of mystery and intrigue, perfect for those who are appreciative of Ajuran Angels, memento of early times. A successful tomb strategy depends on 3 crucial factors: finding shops, amassing enough steps to allow for return trips to the grounds, and drafting as many dead ends as possible. Okay, so basically, opt for as many shops as possible, and as many, both as many shops as possible, and as many, bedroom type rooms as possible. And, there was a third one in there. Shops and straps. Oh yeah, and then of course, making dead ends. Yeah, so making dead ends, obviously. Another set of them. There's a lot of these down here, huh? What secret passage do you lead to? I've yet to find a whiff of an item that you can use to light candles, by the way, so that's interesting. Not even in those, like, exploration books. Hell, that guide book that we just read on the subject pretty much just said, if you find something like that, let me know. And with that, we are back to the gameplay loop. So, we need corridors, we need dead ends. We need shops. Yeah, we need shops, we need bedrooms, we need room. We need dead ends, yeah. I'm officially going to leave the dartboard stuff until we know the answers to those. I think it's both maddening to watch and it's maddening to do, to just hit every button until it makes sense. Apples are extra delicious. Rooms with four doors are more common today. Diamondus minor. Diamondus major. Damn, every single one of those extra stars you get is so friggin' useful, dude. Like, this room literally gets dramatically more useful every run. It's crazy. The parlor, the coat check. I'm willing to take a shot on it. That is in fact a dead end. You don't have anything in there, right? Yeah, no, you don't. But at least now we can maybe consider doing something like that if we get the chance. The vestibule, interesting. The weight room. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 potential floor plans. The vestibule. I'm okay with that. I'm alright with that. Hey there. The Great Hall. Wow. Okay, we're getting lots of hallways here. Interesting. Hallway-oriented day. Huh. The den. Well, we do have to get rooms installed in order to make the most use of them, right? Yeah, you can use this. Rotunda. Yeah. Interesting. Storeroom? Oh, okay, I'm willing to give it a shot. Oh. I would very much appreciate a sledgehammer on this run. That being said, I have unfortunately used all of my options for the side doors, but hey, maybe we can find another one of those. Maybe we can find one of those foyers. That'd be nice. That'd be really nice. I'm not doing the weight room at any point. I really need to not use that this particular run. No, thank you. The den. I would appreciate not using that door behind me right now. I would like to use that through the vestibule. Seems smarter. Another dead-end room. The archives. A rotational room with options. Sure. Bedroom, pantry, laboratory. Sure. I can live with that. Oh. Right, it just lets me in the other side, which now has alerted me to the fact that that door, I don't need to worry about it. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't think about it like that. Experiment setup. What do you got for me? Each time you find trash while digging, Next time, 3 times you open a locked trunk. While drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan. Huh. If you draw it, not if you use it. Not if you actually draft it. Critical. Critical to understand that. And I think it has been trying to set me up with that, so it might not be the worst idea. Lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. No. Add a small chest to the entrance hallway. I'm gonna say, do that. Yeah, actually. Fuck it. It has the potential to drop a couple of my steps down by a bit, but that's still pretty good, I think. There's definitely something that's going to involve having to heat and cool something at some point, for sure. Yeah. Hey. Commissary? Seems wise. Either that, or... we need a commissary because we need to be able to buy items for a run like this, so that's kind of more essential than ever. Salt shaker, compass, shovel, sledgehammer. I would actually argue the salt shaker is fairly important for this run. And the shovel. Hey there. Hey there, hey there, hey there. Good. At this stage... yeah, by the way, very few bedrooms on this run so far, which makes this a little dangerous. That would be a dead end. In a bad place. But that doesn't mean you're done. Strategically move forward. We should go back to the rotunda. Hey there. And then we should grab anything that's in the other chest, like so. Coins, hell yeah. Okay, officially, I say we go backwards now. Fill out those ranks and break open some chests. Pop. Hey. Hey. Hell yeah. Oh, shit. So I already know this one leads to nothing. I would not be shocked if this was a dead end, but because of that, but yeah. Go to the rotunda. Now we're getting somewhere. I'd like burst in here first? No. Clockwise room in Orangen. Drawing room. Yo. That's crazy. Don't spend it in that case. Play risky. Rotate floor plans. Get it out of the way, but keep the experiment. You're gonna lose 20. That's true, you're gonna lose 20, but If you can draw that, if you can draw it up again, that'd be incredible. Library Nook. I would appreciate that. I could have also rotated the plans, but for some reason I didn't think to do that there. Hey there, what can we fill out a request for next? The Fixed Stars. Richard Witt. Okay. What next? Right, this is already going to the weight room, so if anything, I should have tried to build it downwards. Ugh. Bad planning. Right, I have a sledgehammer, so now all of these are 4 doors. Do it. Boiler room, you say? It can't hurt, I don't think. Okay. The courtyard will go to the right. So actually, you should, if anything, make it a fucking point to not use that. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. Salt on a banana, though? Are you okay? Hey, is this a different puzzle every time, by the way? It's actually not. It's the same room. Guess that would have been a bit much. Well, would you look at that? But that doesn't actually change that this is not down. Is that a crank or a button? I can't tell. Are you supposed to push that? Do you push the button to bring it down? Shit, dude, I'm not even sure. That being said, it is all going up. Do you somehow need to find a way to power both of these? No, that doesn't work. You need to power this? Does it let you open the door somehow? I don't know. Yeah. An entire ass generator that's not getting to this thing. I mean, this is an elevator for sure, right? Like, that's what this is. Without question, right? It is on. Wait, no, hold on. That might be something. You can't turn it more. No, it doesn't work like that. Okay. Yeah, I've still yet to figure out the exact tricks for this room, haven't I? Where did the ladder thingies go? Like, what is this for? Turn that? Wait, what? You could turn that? Oh my fucking god. Well, that explains a lot. Jesus. Sometimes you really just do need to look at something with fresh eyes, huh? Okay. Well, goddamn. Goddamn. And then once you get up here, then you have more steam to play with. And you can throw this lever. Okay. Okay. I'm guessing this is the boiler? Or like the water pump thingy? Come straight down. Oh, that goes over there. Oh, okay, so that only goes there. Well then... Hey! Would you look at that? Damn. Wait, what? And now you can go straight back up here. Okay. That's fine. Better than nothing. Utility closet, breaker box, bunk room. Isn't that actually closing off, like... Yeah, hold on, isn't that... No, it's not, You still have room, you still have options, because you can go back to the, you can head back to the Great Hall, to the regular hallway, and then go down there. Yeah, that works. So, bunk room, 2 bedrooms. It's not the greatest, to be honest. It's really not. But we do need to spec more into that stuff, so I guess, yeah. Well, that ended up being shockingly useful. That's not a thing you find in here too often. Maybe a new session of the game entirely, like a literal new sitting, has actually changed certain things. Hey. But that big activate button. I can't tell if it's doing anything. But it's good to be aware of, at least. Okay. And what if I get these things to rise? Does that affect anything? What does that do? Change anything with this thing? Not really. Not except for the fact that I can't get back. Which, I mean... If you had connected those rooms around rather than dead-ending both of them, then maybe, yeah, but as it currently stands, not really. But then again, do I need to get back to those rooms at this point? No, not necessarily those rooms, but you might need to get back up there. Okay. Yes, I am verbally going through all this, because I think that's probably more valuable on camera, for the record. I'm just like, no, I know it's more valuable for on camera. Why am I explaining that? Like, that's not the job. You know what the deal is at this point. Interesting. Okay, well now I understand how to make this room work in the future. That's good. But also, yeah, as far as how to make this thing operable, not 100% sure. I guess it'd make more sense if I had access to this. Maybe this is the water pump. Maybe this is a part of the water pump. That could be it. Actually, a utility room serving as a central hub for controlling the heating and steam power supplied to various rooms of the estate. Steam power is conveyed to the estate through the steam ducts that run through select rooms. These floor plans must be drafted in an alignment that will facilitate the steam traveling through the house to reach its intended destination. Which is very complicated because the game is, you know, how do I put this? Not built around the idea of, you know, you don't get to make those choices most of the time, you know what I mean? Like, it just sort of is what it is. But hey, at least we know how to navigate that room now. The secret of the boiler room is now complete. Wait, what? Oh no, I went to the wrong side. Huh. I got a little confused there, I guess. If I had made the breaker room, though, I would have been able to do something about this over here. Just a little rough. It's a little rough. I need steps. It would be definitely smarter to use the courtyard way of doing this more than anything else. So let's go ahead and go back through there. Wrong. Trying to press that button for a little bit. Oh wait, no, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Although, it does beg to be asked. At least a few of these should be tried. Like one or two. Hey. The door on the right. Okay. This is a good run. This is a good run. I already know for a fact that the one on the left is the correct door, so let's try this one. Good. Yes! Super worth it. One of these is going to go to the storeroom, but that is useless to me at this point. I don't know, so I should maybe hold on for a little bit. I don't know. I'm at the entrance hall. It would be stupid of me to not check the dead end tomb at this point, right? It would be stupid of me. Even though that is an extra 6 steps lost, but if we draw the drawing room again, it will jump back to 40. Miley! What is up, girl? How you doing? Or lady, if you prefer. What is up? Second arrival of the day, and not a bot. The last one was. Which is fine. I guess since this game is like blowing up, they're sending all the bots into these streams like crazy. Just chillin'. Hell yeah. We're knee deep in a dead end run, which is not actually a bad thing. It's all about dead ends with the tomb to get more money and trying to get a good amount of steps. Trying to find any new piece of information I can. I finally just figured out how to work the boiler room, which took a while, but it actually seems to make sense to me now. So that's great. Then, oh shit, I was gonna check I just wasted 2 steps. Oh well. Gonna have to come back in here with all this cash. And then add morning room to today's draft. That would be great. And this. And this. There we go. That will work great. And we can stop by the commissary. This went the wrong way. There we go. Excellent. I suppose the compass couldn't hurt. How was your day? How have you been, Miley? How are you doing? Do I dare take this just to get rid of it? So it doesn't rear its ugly head again? I kind of think so. Even though that means we have one more room and one more shot. Yeah, no, if anything, that's why. Or I could blow the bedroom closet now. Had some lunch, some pasta, some chicken. Hell yeah! Fun so far. What about you? Well, like I said, we are knee deep in trying to find out whatever the next step is right now. I'm trying to get classrooms today. I want to try and get a classroom run going so we can hopefully build a lot of classrooms and hopefully find the secret to the math shit so that I don't have to waste a bunch of time anymore. But oh man. Ugh. I'll do the lavatory. I am going to... Shit, what should I do? Do I dare go back to the Great Hall and try to grab more, Do I dare go back to the Great Hall and try to grab more gems? Hopefully from the Great Hall. I don't know. I've opened 2 doors already that were pretty solid. I don't know if it's necessarily gonna have... Oh, the minute I touch this door, we might be looking at a dead run. I could make our resource situation better or worse. Okay. That's actually super fine. For now, sort of. Kinda. Actually, well... We could end up in the same situation right now. Funeral parlor is actually great for right now. Thank you. Even if we don't try to solve the puzzle. Ooh. I would say today's pretty okay. I got confirmation that the real webcam is coming on Wednesday, which is fantastic. Had lunch. Oh, yeah, I ate. Yeah. Yeah, I had 8. Oh, you were asking what I ate. Yeah, I had lunch. Yeah. I'm not much of I have an eating disorder, so talking about food and what I eat is a bit of a thing, but, you know, you get it. Yeah. But yeah, I do appreciate the question either way. This box is the white box. Gee, I wonder if that's a lie. This box is the black box. That's also a lie. Blue box contains the gems. Well, these are both lying. So, actually, that's fairly obvious, I think. Hey. That was awesome. Cloister. Yeah, do that. Nice. The text-to-speech read that as nicey, which I know wasn't on purpose, but that would be funny in context of your name. I don't know why Miley writing nicey amuses me for some reason. I know that's not really what you intended to write, but the text-to-speech in my ears said that's what it was, and that's funny to me. I don't know. By the way, did I just get... No, I got some things out of those holes, at least. Okay, so we have 3 of these. Foyer. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Yes. Do it. That's a super good one. Also, that means I can use the Great Hall without spending any keys now. Which isn't a terrible idea, actually. Yeah, let's do that. That place is already sold out. Great Hall. Cool. Now, does that only apply? Does that apply retroactively? It does. Okay, good. That means that these doors are safe to open now. That's a dead end. I'm going to assume this is also a dead end then. Okay, that was unfortunately not worth the trip at all, but oh well. Damn. Damn. But at least, hey, they're still... Ugh. Okay, that's fine. Let's go for the bottom room. Let's go down and try to get another bit of progress. Oh, we're certainly losing steps. We're losing steps, boyo. Okay, let's go here. Passageway. Archives. Oh no. I'm so sorry. What have I done? Drafting, you'll no longer be able to see all three of your potential floor plans. That's rough. That's rough as hell. Servants' quarters, the boudoir. Oh, that's actually pretty good right now. In fact, yes, that's great. That's fantastic right now, yes. Extra steps. Eat the apples, shove them all in your face as fast as possible. That's great. Then, in here, please. Can you dig up gems? I don't even know at this point. I'm not sure. I can't remember if it's ever happened. Nothing of interest. We didn't want to write anything funny for this one. There you go. With the salt on the turnip. That's what people do, apparently. Okay, this one will open. Aquarium. This is... Fuck. Oh, fuck. What did I just build here? Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's actually okay. That's okay. Well, actually, it's not completely okay. I need gems, and badly. Which... I guess I can at least try. And also, I might be desperate to have to just brute force this one. I can't do anything about this. Like, I could if I just sat here and kept pushing buttons. But, like... $13, 1, 13, 10, 13, 15, 13, 2, 13, 17, 13, 3, 13, 9, 7, 13, 19, 19 apparently. I can't do this. Like, I feel like it doesn't make sense until it's just annoying. Yeah, I need to go back and I need to get gems. Somehow, I have to get gems. Otherwise, we're not going anywhere fast. Return to the cloister. Return to the cloister of trials. Which, now that I think about it... Yeah... I guess I can also check the archives, even though I strongly doubt there's going to be anything sitting in there, but you never know. Also, the archives have already been deployed, so it's not like they can get more deployed. Whoa. Treasure map? We didn't actually get to do... This is the same path as last time. Which makes me think that this is consistent across runs. I need to try and... Wait a second, does that currently work? Right now. If I was to go, it's here, here, here. No, the lavatory breaks the chain. But funny enough, this room would have been correct. If not for the lavatory, that would have actually been a successful treasure map. Even though I still don't know what solving a treasure map does. But... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's rank 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, technically it should be in the cloister, but I don't think it's gonna be there right now. Like, I don't think it is there. I can look, but I kinda doubt it. Yeah, we've already dug all the holes here, so... CXET. I still don't know what CXET means. Text? Text? No, that's definitely wrong. Do I have other choices besides the foyer, right? The cloister right now and right here. Losing this room is not disastrous. Wait a second, I just realized something. Oh no, sorry, the foundation over there is actually a bigger issue. Just give me the bedroom closet. I know it's a waste, but I need... Thank you, Gem and Lucky Rabbit's Foot. Oh, that's pretty good. Higher chance of finding items. Also, if I can stash this for the next run, that'd be great. Or even the treasure map. Maybe I should try that. I have a gem, so I can use a gem option on this door to the side now. But that's still very limiting at this point. You didn't give me anything that needs a gem, and this is very upsetting. I guess we're just gonna have to roll with whatever this is. The morning room! And it's gonna go backwards. But we'll start with more gems tomorrow, so I guess that's not terrible. Unfortunately, that does mean we cannot make it to this side of the antechamber today. We have barred ourselves from doing that. And that's the side that's open today, which sucks. But oh well. Hey there, coin purse. Would have liked to found you earlier. Let's finish it today. That would be neat. That would be neat. I'm not confident in that right now. But let's see. I have no idea how much I ultimately have left. I think, especially because apparently the end is not really the end. It's not really the end, it's not the end, it's not the end, it's not the end, so on and so forth. But yeah. I literally need whatever keys you have behind you now. I believe that was 19. 13, 19, 19. I literally need the key. I literally won't be able to get any further unless I get the keys from behind this. 13, 19, go 20, 13, 19, 7, 13, 19, 8, 13. I'm just hitting random numbers. Just hitting random numbers. Because I literally need the keys behind this to progress. 13, 19, 2, 13, 19, 3, 13, 19, 17, 13, 19, 18, 13, 19, 7. Wait, sorry. 13, 19. Is this another thing where I looked at the 17? I didn't notice. No, okay, it isn't. 13, 19, 11, 13. That's not. 13, 19, 14, 13, 19, 9, 13, 19, 14, no, 13, 19, 12, 13, 19, 5, 13, 19, not 20, 13, 19, 1, 13, god damn it, I'm so sorry, 19, 18, 13, 19, 4, 13, 19, 13, 13, 19, 6, 13, 19, 10, 13, 19, 15. It's 15, okay. 13, 19, 15, okay. 15 again. 13, 19, 15. 1. 13, 19, 15. Let's go keep in that range because they seem to be operating in that general range. 13, 19, 15, 10. 13, 19, 13, 1. Yeah. 13, 19, 10. Wait, yeah, 13, 19. Was it also 13? No, it was 13, 19, 15. Oh, I think you tripped me up by saying 13 again. It's okay. 18. That's it. There. I literally needed that silver key. Thank you. Room with many doors. Thank you. That's, you know, maybe not my preference for what I'm about to do on this door, but I guess that's what I got. Room with many doors isn't the worst thing. Ooh. Nice. I'm gonna need to go with the passageway. Because I don't know about that archive plan. I don't know if I could trust it. If I could get that open again, that'd be great, but I don't know. Servants' quarters, pantry. Pantry's nice and safe. Really funny getting old this way and then using your pantry. This might be our last shot. I need to be very careful about that. How about you? Solarium. Unusual and rare. And I have no gems left. Officially have no gems left. Which is scary for that last door. That's interesting, I guess. Okay. Just thinking, okay, are there any other... Oh yeah, technically this room has an opening, so I could maybe farm stuff there, but I need to find a room that gives me options at this point. Lavatory, coat check, observatory, entrance hall, storeroom, rotunda, weight room, library, nursery, boiler room. That's basically a big dead end. Closet, foundation, morning room. This room technically opens up into something, but unless it gave me a shitload of gems, I don't know what to do there. Oh boy. Damn, the last run went terribly, huh? Well, to be fair, it's not necessarily guaranteed that that other door will cost me something. I guess we'll try it. I can't remember if it's locked or not. We'll see in a second. That's locked. Okay. Well, it's not impossible that the pantry door isn't locked. And maybe they'll give me something that I can use there. I'm just not the most confident about it. Okay. Guest bedroom, which is a dead end, and then the other two, which require gems, which is a dead end. Well, damn. Well, damn, well, damn, well, damn, well, damn, well, damn. Well, that's okay, because we have a lot of items, and I wouldn't mind depositing some in the, something in the coat check room. Just a magnifying glass. Nothing crazy. Okay. Well, since that is effectively a dead run, I mean, unless I could somehow buy some more keys somewhere, but I really don't think I can. Yeah, this is not going to open unless I somehow found the lever, but I doubt it at this point. So I don't really think I have a green room to put the lever in, so that doesn't really matter, does it? Unless I could somehow... Yeah, and I still don't know what key that opens. Or what key opens that. Still don't know anything about these safes, ultimately. There's got to be a trick with these safes. Wait, if the company that owns Cinca is the uncles, maybe... Maybe there's... Wait, you're letting me use the treasure map here? I'm aware. This does look like the spot. Like right here. Time to start digging. At this exact spot? How? There's no dig spot. Oh! Wait, what? Really? What do these do? Is this like... Is this one of the lost coffers of Mount Holly? And it contains 40. Oh! But it's just 40 for this run then. That's still worth it, I guess. Is it? Is it? Is it? Be honest, is it? When I can't buy anything else? Not really, actually. Damn. Woof. Damn, damn, damn. Pilot? And I have no idea. What would you call that? A plot? Okay. Now what? There's never anything in here. The truly useless room. You don't have anything else now. I sure would love to something else, though. That'd be appreciated. Wait. The boiler room we activated. But I don't know how to... Hold on. Additional power piped in from the boiler room. Uh-huh. I wonder if Grandpa's goodbye letter in the basement has anything I can examine with the magnifying glass. I mean, if anything if any letter in the game had some secret shit, wouldn't that be it? Color is unaffected. There might be something else we can find in one of these. Turbine tests. I think I need some help. Unable. Today was the first success on that front. Can anybody tell me if this is typical? Must admit, I did not expect to be excluded from my workstation in the first week. There might be something we can read on one of these notes in one of these rooms that I otherwise couldn't. Maybe the morning room? What rooms might have something I want to read at this point? The archives. Wait, no. Hold on a second. Isn't the archives... Isn't the big article on her something I would very much want to look at on in the archives with a magnifying glass? Isn't that the explicit express case I would want to try that? Yeah, wait a second, hold on. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. But the picture. No stranger to the public eye, even before success. Closest living relation to Baron H.S. Sinclair. Is there something in this image? Something that I can't see, perhaps? I gotta check my email about something real quick related to work. Oh, no, sorry. That's not what I thought it was. Okay. Excuse me, bring that back. I don't know if there's anything in this image that's, like, noticeable. The necklace? I'm just gonna get as many screenshots as I can in case I need to look at them later. Swimbird author never considered herself success. Yeah, Swimbird author. That's funny. My dramatic reading of Swimbird yesterday was kind of incredible, to be honest. Like, even to me. And I don't mean to toot my own horn too much, but, like, there was actually something special that happened during that. Bringing out my old Flip Nork voice. Let's see. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard and questioned. Caleb Manning. Have I actually screenshotted all of this already? Just in case. Okay. I would not be shocked if that image of those two had something worth noticing. Also, again, I'm not actually sure I ever screen capped this, so probably a good thing that I did it. Alright, anything in here? Did I add you on Discord? I don't know. I haven't given out my Discord. I don't tend to give my Discord out to just anybody, to be fair. But that's not like a personal thing. It's just, well, sorry, that's the point. It is kind of a personal thing. That may change at some point. I have been at least thinking about opening it up, but maybe more at the point where there's enough people around to make it make sense, you know? So, put that as a maybe. You are certainly more likely to get it than a ton of people that show up. I'll put it that way, if that helps. Just because it's mostly bots, and some people coming in that are very rude that I'm not sure are not bots by the end. Necklace. Totally makes sense. Yeah. The text-to-speech read that to me. Again, I have text-to-speech in my ear. You guys don't hear it. That read that to me in the most condescending way imaginable, which I know is not how you wrote that, but it was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. That's what it sounded like in my head for whatever reason. I know that's not how you wrote it. It's just very funny. That's how it read it to me. And in there. Oh, Capital Fen areas. Closed. Museum authorities brandishing firearms. Is there anything in here that's worth noting? Someone in the crowd, maybe? Like, I'm looking at this shit the way I would look at, like, the fucking Assassin's Creed 2, like, Templar glyphs right now. Like, fucking... Remember when Brotherhood came out, the year of the BP oil spill? And in Brotherhood, they had one of those glyphs that basically said that the Templars were behind the BP oil spill, which at the time was current news. That was hilarious. They've had some very silly reveals in those. I can't remember back that, like, I think did one of them maybe say Vladimir Putin was a Templar or something like that? I can't remember. There's a lot of weird modern ones that like were very funny. Climb this. Okay, I'm just at this point I'm going to use the rest of these steps to try and examine as many notable objects in these rooms as I can before we jump to the next run. Not really sure what else to do. But it seems like a good use of that time in those steps. Those slippers. My suspicion about the safes at this point and why I can't seem to get any codes to work on them is perhaps that maybe they all have like... Okay, the grandpa is the one that owns the company that owns, or the uncle, sorry. He's part of the company that owns the safes, right? The Snika Corp. So follow me on this. My thought is maybe somewhere we will discover a note from him that is like, oh, and by the way, use the safe reset code. Because if you punch these numbers in, it'll factory reset every safe. Something like that, you know? And then it'll be like, yeah, you can try it out on the dummy one, or whatever. And I don't know. That's my thought. That might be a thing. Oh yeah, right. This as well. I'm not 100% sure this is actually going to be anything of note, though. No. Heir to the Cinca Empire. Yeah, like there might be something like, yeah, hey, yeah, remember to use the safe reset code, which is yada yada yada, whatever the numbers are, kind of thing. Maybe the thing in the solarium? Give it a look. This one is pretty straightforward, but... yeah, okay. Then... what other rooms had notes that I wouldn't mind getting a closer look at? I really hope I have enough spaces to get back to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have just enough to get back to the coat room if I want to check at least one item, which I can do. Seems like the best use of my time at this point, just to make the next run a little better. If I could get a freezer right now and freeze that money, oh, that'd be great. Be absolutely sure there's nothing in here. Also, wait, can I, maybe on the way out, log in and give me, I'm gonna let these charge for a minute, actually. We're just doing busy. We okay? I sure don't like when OBS gets a little freeze easy on me. But, okay, we're okay. It's not crashing. I don't appreciate that, though. Not one bit. I guess I'll preemptively say that if at any point the stream goes down, it'll be back up soon after a PC reset. That's because OBS crashed. It didn't. But if the stream suddenly dies, that's why. It'll be back up soon enough. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a metal detector. Hell no, give me another magnifying glass, just because those are very useful. Especially if we're going to be looking at the classroom stuff, huh? That's also good to be aware of. At this point, the vestibule. Okay, thank God. I was going to say, if that didn't let me through, I would have been very sad. There we go. Alright, what can I stash? What should I stash? Rabbit's foot? Yeah. I did actually do it, right? Yeah, I did, okay. Yeah, I can only do one at a time. And we out. Simon, go the fuck to sleep. Hey. Garden and breakfast. All right, then. Next bit. I would love to get the classrooms up and running again. Okay. On over. Okay. Nope, not getting that this time. Trading post wouldn't hurt. Get some rare items. Why not? Sure, you could tell that I was checking something on the side real quick related to the stream. But we'll be okay. Oh, the next Fantastic Four trailer is going to be this week. Well, you don't say. I would... Oh, I'll record something for that, for sure. Alright. Gimme. Off we go. It's actually too high volume now. There we go. Alright, good. And then... Give me a spare room, honestly. I'm a little afraid of that, but fine. I'll make it work. Commissary, pantry. Getting an item shop up and running soon isn't the worst idea. Magnifying glass, sledge, sleeping mask, running shoes. Lots of step-oriented stuff today, huh? I would love the reading nook because I would love the library. Yes. Yes. We did order a book last time as well. The finer stars. The fixed stars. Oh, this is specifically about constellations. You don't say. Bookstore? No. But... Oh... See, the problem is, this is a very good place for the House of Mirrors, and I kind of wouldn't mind going into like a double-ish run. But also, this is a permanent upgrade. But if it's in my pool, this is a really good position for it. No, wait. You're in the library. The library lets you draft rarer plans. Fuck. This is a permanent upgrade. Okay, fine. But first, let's read. The Fixed Stars, Constellations. Stargazer's Companion. Preface. This book contains a complete base. There are some that are missing from the books. But also, I feel like we would have encountered those by now. Whatever, let's find out. Let's see. This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible. Sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, A Solid Base for Astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations. Press your friends and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star, 1 gold. The twins, 2 trunks added to the entrance. Okay, this is... Mostly don't need to screenshot these because these are mostly things we've seen before. Once again, it skips number 6. And then it skips 9 and 10. And then it skips 13, 14. Then it skips 16, 17, and 18. And even 19. This is the same book. With no changes. What the hell? That was a huge waste of time. This book is literally in the Constellation Room. Okay. Yeah, that was a huge waste of time. Oh well. Paper model. Safe. Oh, also now I get to see what the, it's December 21st. Damn. I get to see what the correct setup for the partition of the Great Hall looks like on this one. is that room? I'm not sure. Is that the classroom? No, it's not. Yeah, what room is that? I don't know. Alright, what do we got? In the drafting studio, you'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan. Clock tower classroom. Well, I mean, that certainly would help my classroom-related issue. Draw new floor plans, one for each time. The clock tower at the kennel, each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. That's pretty good. So we've seen all these before at this point. So drafting cost, access to Mountain Hall. These clock towers always been heavily restricted. Tomorrow you will start with 1 key for each tomorrow room you draft today. Okay. Then it was the kennel, which is also not a dead end, which is also good. The classroom. Yeah, these floor plans were deployed. Yeah, and then while drafting a classroom, you may draw on new floor plans 1 time for each classroom room. Each classroom room in your house. Each drafting room? Each drafted room? Is that what that symbol means? I'm actually not sure now. Getting more tomorrow plans in the deck is probably good overall, right? Because we can build better future runs. That makes sense. We can. My problem with adding the classroom right now is we can technically get the classroom right now. It's just much more rare. But also, I think adding a single classroom is different. I think adding the classroom is different than the schoolyard outer room, because I think the schoolyard outer room gives... You know what? Actually, yeah. Let me look at something real quick. Studio editions, outer rooms. Schoolhouse adds 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. Okay, yes, that's the difference. So this might actually be a different type of classroom, or it might not be. Hard to say. That being said, I don't think the only one we're going to get the answer to that is that. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's take the clock tower. Tomorrow you will start with 1 key for each draft, each tomorrow room you draft today. Time is sacred, and tampering of any of the state's governing timepieces has never been risked. Hell yeah, clock tower permanently added. Wonderful. Before we go any further with the drafting studio corner, though, let's build out the other areas. It's such a bummer. It was actually just a book that we've already read before. Is there anything fancy or special about it at all? It's not even like the complete volume? That's so crazy. I guess the only way you would figure that out is by remembering the name of the other book. And you would go, oh, no, I don't want that. I've already read that. But I would assume it would be the complete book, but whatever. What do I know? Magnifying glass, sledge. Yeah, it's weighed a bit. Get the sledge. It's most useful. What you got for me? Billiards room. And you? Pantry. Don't want to do maths. I don't want to do maths. Not until I know the secrets of maths. So we'll leave that for the time being. Hallway would be a great idea, actually. Maths. I love maths. I don't, actually. But also, I do, sort of. I love it when I can do it. You know what? That's what I would say. I like maths when it's something that I can do, instead of something with a weird rule that is trying to attack me. Gem. At this point, I'd like to go back and get the sledge. Crack open that box. Like a walnut. Thank you. first. Bam. Well, bam! I will... I would prefer to use those rooms down below, but I don't think that's going to be an option. If I'm not going to get to use them either way, then maybe I should just do that. I'm going to have to put it out eventually. Barricade it with a pathway? A chapel? I mean, you're going to have to get rid of that lavatory eventually. It keeps trying to attack you. Okay. What if we... We have other routes for the time being we can try, so go ahead. This box and the white box are both empty. There is a second wind-up key in this room. That's not true. That's straight up. That is not true. There will never be a second wind-up key in this room. How dare you? The statement on the white box is true. These are both lying. This box and the white box are both empty. Which means that that's the right one. But we'll do it a bit later. So for mental note, it's the blue one. Yeah, do that. Either that or... Yeah, keep it moving. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. And add the morning room to today's draft pool. I wouldn't mind that. Is that always there? And then that one's for adding a furnace. I'd rather not, but I guess. Security, dining room. Does make sense to put that there, doesn't it? Makes a lot of sense, actually. Could also do that. Very dry with no music right now. Also don't, but I think the atmosphere is important in this one especially, so like, unlike Death Stranding where like, there is a, obviously I think the atmosphere in that game is also important, but in a different way, right? This makes a certain amount of like, I would feel bad if I covered this out with my music kind of thing. My music, big quotations, you get what I mean. With an asterisk that, like, I mean, I do have options, but also woof. Also behind me also works. There's also that. Storeroom. Oh. I did not consider that. I am so sorry to myself. I have made a bad choice. Damn. Absolutely bodied. Oh, hey there. I didn't see that before. That's nice. Give me that morning room, please. Then, the drafting studio has now been blocked off, which sucks. Guess I can go back this way, really. At this point, we can draw over here. That being said, it is extra dry right now. The music is, it's like there's none at all, which is odd. Boudoir. Courtyard. I actually think boudoir is totally fine for right now. So let's do that. Salt on your apples is quite a choice. Is that a thing? I don't even know. That would be... It's not... that's actually not the end of a run. This isn't either. I would do that for a bit, honestly. Keep this shit going. Hey there, dark room. Not the biggest fan of you, but you're the right choice right now. Ooh. Get it out of the way now. Better to do that than not know what you're doing with the dark room later. Shit. Okay, fine. Fuck it. Do whatever this is. Damn it. Well, a key is a key. At least it's not a huge waste. Well, no, it kind of was a huge waste because now that doesn't give me as many items. That's 3 rooms though, so I could get more gems out of the other... I could get more gems out of the blue box now if I wanted. I should try to stack those as high as I can now to try and make the payoff worth it. Like, stack as many reds before I go for those gems as I can. Like hold that. Hold it until the last minute. Wrong way. Several rooms we cannot use now at this point. That's okay. If. How dare you. I'll take those. Great. Is this the last room I have as an option? So if this goes poorly... Oh, thank God. Oh, right, but I also have the redraw. Thank God. East Wing Hall. Huh. That's fucking risky. Just do it. Take the 3 gems. Just cash them out, please. Thank you. I knew it was right. Damn you! Okay. Unfortunately, we can't use that. Use a key. I have a redraw if need be. The morning room. Oh, hell yeah. Good job. Keys. Well, that's cool. Means that maybe I can get into the trunk again. Be neat. If I could make it all the way to the other side again, which is not exactly likely. But I guess it's not impossible. And again, there's no other options here, right? Yeah, no, there isn't. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be okay. Or I could do that. No, I couldn't. That's a dead end. That's not. I have gems. And a security room is not a bad thing to have. By any means. Unless... you need a goddamn key card. Which you do not possess. I may, in fact, be now forced to go do maths. I may be being forced to do maths. I may, in fact, have to do maths. Leave it where it is for a minute. I may, in fact, have to go back and do maths. Wait, is there anything on these cameras that might actually tell me something? Safe vault's open. That's for the reading room, or the reading nook. That's for... what is it called again? Yeah, it is the reading nook. Okay, good. That's for the studio. That's for the storeroom. That's the office. That's the hallway. That's me moving around in the security room. That's the store... not the storeroom, the showroom. That's the crib. That's a room I don't recognize, actually. There's like a movie poster in the corner. I can't wait to see what it says. It says this, I think? Wow, that's actually crazy that there are basic rooms we still haven't seen. There's an entire 5 basic rooms we still haven't seen. That's not even including there's apparently a bedroom type we haven't seen. There are 2 entire shop types we haven't seen. God knows how many studio editions we haven't seen. We have seen all the outer rooms, but there's an entire other room type between studio editions and outer rooms that we also haven't seen, and who knows how many rooms that has. Huh. While I was listening to the Easy Allies podcast the other day, one of the things they mentioned was, because they didn't talk too much about the game, but they did talk a little bit. They said, like, someone was talking to one of their members about, like, yeah, that's my favorite room. And Isla, the one who's played the game for 90 hours, is like, what the fuck? I've never seen that room. And they didn't say what room they were talking about, but that's crazy. Like, someone that played the game for 20 hours and then put it down, their favorite room is something that the person that played it for 90 hasn't even seen. It could be one of those. Who knows? Piano room. I haven't seen a room with a piano. Pool room. Interesting. So yeah, there's multiple room types I've never seen on there. Oh yeah, right, back to panicking. Okay, yeah, that's good. It's good, it's good. Good old panic. You know, a key card in this room wouldn't hurt. I'd appreciate that. Although wait, I just checked the inventory, didn't I? And pretty sure it said that there's no. Yeah. Basically my only hope is that there's a key card in the yeah, basically my only hope is that there is in fact a key card inside of the the billiards room. I have a lot of resources that it would be a shame to toss at this point. Hallway. Okay, time to bullshit my way through some Fs. And pray to God there's a keycard behind here. Hey look, something I can... What the fuck does that mean? The thin blue line? A-cab? No. Half? Of 15? Is that 7? No. Half of 15 would be 7. Half of 15 could also be 8. No. What? What does the thin blue line mean other than fuck the police? I mean based blueprints, but still. I literally, just as a reminder, I literally have no choice but to solve this right now. 5. Half. Take a number off? Take off the first number. This line is not as thin. Does that mean you take the bigger number and you take off the smaller number? Okay, wait, so then 20 minus the 2 is 0. No, minus the 0 is 2. Minus the 1. Minus the 0 is minus 1. Which would be 1? No. This is all guesses, by the way. But there's kind of a twisted logic to that. Think. Put on your thinking cap, Pooh Bear. You want to get rid of the smaller number? No. 5. 6. 20 minus 4? What does your thin line mean? Minus. Okay, so the other answer was 5, by the way. Which somehow meant like slicing the number in half. But not quite slicing it in half. 20 minus half of 20, which is 10, minus 10 is 0. But you can't do 0. 17, 5, 4. No. 17, 5. It's got to be an integer of those numbers. 17, 5, 10. It's 10. How does that make sense? Half of 6 is 9. Or sorry, half of 9 is... If you take out... If you add half of 9? Plus... Hey, real quick, grab the last bit. Just so I can see those numbers again. 9 is... Half of 9 minus 3. It's not 6. No, it's not. It's not 6. 5. What was that number again? No, wait, it was 10. Excuse me, I wasn't done. Not 3. 17. 15. The funny thing about this one is, like, even once I understand this, this is still dramatically easier than whatever the fuck was going on with the Twisted Diamond. You know what I mean? But this thin line shit is interesting. 17. 5. I still didn't look at the damn clip. It was 17, it was 5, and then it was 10. There's 10. Oh, no, wait, sorry. That's not the one I wanted. What did it end up being? Great, I didn't get it, apparently. That doesn't make sense. I must have. No, I guess I didn't get it. 17. 5. 10. And then this one was, 9 again? Gone now either way. 12. No, it has to be lower. 3. 17. 5. 10. 9. Again, no. 17. 5. 10. 10? No. 17. 5. 10. I'm so sorry. I literally need this to progress. 9. 17. 5. 10. 18? No. 5. Sorry. 17. 5. 10. I guess we'll go through them. 4. 17. 5. 10. 15. 17. 5. 10. 6. 17. 5. 10. 13. 17. 5. 10. Fuck you. 17. 5. 10. 5? 17. 5. 10. 7. 17. 5. 10. 8. 17. 10. 5. 10. 10. 9. We've already done 9 a bunch of times. 10 again. 17. Sorry. 17. 5. 10. 11. 17. 5. 10. 12. I'm pretty sure we've already done. 17. 5. 10. 13. 17. 5. 10. 14. 17. 5. 10. I did 1, right? 17. 5. 10. 14. 17. 5. 10. 2. It was somehow 2. Hey, you silver key. That's not what I needed. That was a waste of time. The run is over. Great. That feels even better. Unless... Wait a minute. Oh, why didn't I think of that sooner? I have a trading post. He might be willing to trade for a keycard. I should have thought of that sooner. I have quite a few items here. You might want one of them. But hey, silver key is still good. That means that if I do get the keycard out of here, that means we're back in business. I might be able to make a big hallway with a lot of hallway doors. What do you got? No. Salt shaker, no. Car keys, no. Sorry, silver key, vault key. Fuck. Nope. Silver key for vault key. Vault key for lockpick. Salt shaker for magnifying glass. Magnifying glass for battery pack. Battery pack for salt. It's a circle. Coin purse. Magnifying glass. Battery pack. Key. Can't trade for that. Vault key. Lockpick. Metal detector. Silver key. Vault key. Lockpick. Metal detector. Silver key. Car keys. Compass. Ivory dust. Shit. Magnifying glass. Well, I just traded away everything I had, pretty much, and there's no other options because I don't have a key card. So, call it a day. Wait, did I not put up a checking room? No, I didn't. So then, yes, no, there's really nothing we can do. Okay. You win some, you lose some. I need to get that classroom so bad. Because I need this math shit to end. I just need to know the rules. That's all. I don't need any of your weird, crazy, like, I don't need a guide for the numbers. I don't even need the calculator, really. I just need to know your rules. Unless you add for division, then I might need the calculator then. But other than that, I literally just need to know what your rules are. Give me a classroom, please. I'm on my knees and I'm begging. Damn. Give me some special items then. Shovel. And what else? I've never seen the gear wrench before. Each time you draft a mechanical floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. That seems incredible. That seems incredible. Holy shit. Okay, so the tool shed is not always just the sledgehammer and the shovel. There can actually be some rarer stuff in there too. Huh. By the way, I'm no closer to figuring out the chessboard either. Just to be clear on that one. Throw it out right away. Just throw it out right away. Just throw it out right away. Get it on the board. Get. This is the black box. Wrong. This is the blue box. Wrong. Two liars. The black box. The box that claims to be black has the gems. Blackface? Blackface. Oh no. Damn. Couldn't hurt. I'd rather this though. Okay. Next up. West Wing Hall. Could go up or down, or I could create this. That would unfortunately be a waste of a reading nook, because then it would only appear in a space where I could not use the library to draft anything. We should do this, if anything. Okay, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. It probably wouldn't be the worst idea to stuff this in a back corner where I don't have to worry about it ever again. Or we could do that, which is obviously more lucrative. A cupcake? Oh, there's 10 steps. Oh, that's cool. Lockpick. That's good shit. That is good shit. Okay. I'm gonna leave that gem there. Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave that gem there. Yeah, I'm not. We're gonna go back and make sure that we have more progress over here. We're using all these rooms. Security room, chapel. Security room would be pretty nice, especially this early. Adjust the rarity of this room. Commonplace. Huh. That's... Whoa. That's fucking crazy. I don't really want a bunch of security rooms, do I? Maybe put it in unusual? Huh. Just to read that again, each time you draft, you may permanently adjust. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I thought it was just for this run. I don't want security rooms to be unusual. That's not good. I hope I can draw that again at some point, because that's really bad, actually. Like, that's actually bad enough that I'm sitting here like, yo, I literally want to run this shit back. Like, I actually feel like it's that bad. Yeah, like, it's that bad. Like, I'm scared. Like, that might have been playthrough destroying. Security room is very important. Not worth it, man. It's not worth it. 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 No. I can't now. It's too late. It's too late to apologize. Oh no. What have I done? At least I didn't put it to the max. But woof. Not there. That's a worthless. Put the billiards room there. Why not? Sure. If you really must. I would like to keep this train moving and build out as many of these rooms as we can. Bro, that shit hurted. I'm so scared. Master bedroom. Have we been there? One step for each room in your house. We have not been in the master bedroom before. That's a new room. It's a dead end, but we should build it. We have not been here before. There may be new secrets. H.S. Sinclair's own room. But perhaps soon, you may consider it your own. Hey, real quick. Security room? Oh no. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna check something right now. Google blueprints security room rarity. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna do something I would rarely ever do. What is its existing rarity? I literally just need. Oh, wait. Security room guide. Mechanical room. Beer puzzles. Okay. Wait, was it already a rare type room? Because if it is, then that means I actually lowered the rarity, which would be a good thing. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Security room. Okay. Uh, right. Huh. Okay. Okay. All rooms. Okay. All rooms listed. Jump me. Okay. Jump me to those specific things real quick. I literally just want to verify what its original rarity was. That way I could stop shitting myself. In 25 to 36. Okay. Security room. Fuck. Its rarity is in fact standard. So no, I did raise it. At least I can take pride in the fact that I did not raise it to the top. However, and I regret to inform you of this, in searching up this information, this basic information that should have been easy to find without spoiling anything, I may have seen something. I may have seen something I cannot take back now. But that is okay. Because it didn't tell me exactly what it was, it just pointed me in a certain direction. So I may need to pay attention to it. The controls for the Foundation elevator are located behind the Foundation wall. Oh. Yeah, that's true. We already know that, yeah. This means the controls can only be accessed by another room adjacent to the Foundation. Unclear if this is a security feature or a flaw, please advise. I'm aware of this already. Yeah, I already knew that. That's not new. Simon, I never intended to finish writing this letter, but by now you must know that... What? What? Huh? Wait. You must know that... You must know that... No. I was gonna say, you must know that looks can be deceiving or something like that. Canon? By now you must know that... That I never finished it, that I never intended to finish writing this letter. Is that a joke? Is that meant to be a bit? Is he being cute? I hate him. Hey, another one of these things. Hey there. Got it. Give me that allowance token. Hell yeah. More Ajay box. Oh. It's about these things. Okay. Just for the sake of it. Plug these in for a little bit. Yeah, sure is being a little slow today. Oh, wait, what? Encoding overloaded. Oh. No, it was only for a second. That was only for a second. Okay. Oh, it was overloaded. Hold on a second. What's going on with the GPU today? Let me just look at something real quick because it is extra slow. Like, I'm gonna have to deal with it because we're already started, but like, do I need to reset this thing at the end of the day? What's going on? Let me just peek at this. CPU is Around 30, or it should be. GPU is around 80-ish, where it normally is. Cue someone jumping in like, what are you doing? Maybe. Maybe it's that. Maybe this is a what am I doing, but interesting. Video encode. Okay. Well, as far as I can tell, we're okay. But anyway. Fun for the, if this stream at any point, like I said, if it suddenly goes down, you know why, and it'll come right back up after a fresh restart, and it'll probably be a lot better after that. I'll have to do that between tonight and tomorrow. Or maybe when I do session 2.5 or 4.5, I guess in this case, which is inevitable. Maybe we'll just do that then. Then again, I started after 3 today, so I ideally wouldn't even need to jump it over. So maybe that's fine. I'm not gonna play past 3, so. Morajai box. Fun for the whole family. Morajai boxes were a popular fad in the early 30s among both the peerage and common crowds. This text is extra tiny. These small mechanical puzzle boxes. No, that's too tedious. Puzzle boxes originated on the island of Morajai as a children's game. Did I screenshot this? As a children's game, but quickly gained popularity among seafarers who valued the compact boxes as both lockbox and entertainment on long voyages. Over time, the boxes spread from port to port and eventually found their way into the homes and hearts of every realm. Still saying realm. Our traditional Morajai box is distinguished by a lid featuring a 3x3 grid of white and gray tiles. Each white tile can be pressed like a button. Oh, this is the traditional one. Interesting. Which will change the color of that tile and the surrounding squares. The goal of each box is to find a way to make all 4 corner tiles into white squares. These simple rules evolved as the game spread across the world. Regional variations introduced new colors and mechanics, offering greater challenges and local flavor. While the fad may have ended, Morajai boxes still make for a memorable gift for both collectors and puzzle enthusiasts. Was I not supposed to be able to figure this shit out the first time? Right. Every puzzle is meant to be able to be figured out in multiple ways, but although I don't know if I've really seen multiple ways evidently yet, but that's what they say. But I guess it is possible that you found these boxes and were just like, what the fuck do I do with this? But I kind of figured it out pretty quickly. But they do tell you how to solve every puzzle eventually on their own if you get that chance. Now this may be very interesting. This as well. Red, once again. Red train. The necklace. I don't know why, just in case, you never know. Getting more into the habit of like maybe just screenshot everything at any moment. You never know. Have a fucking folder. Now this ought to be... Wait. To my encouraging uncle, who opened many doors for me. Ever grateful, Mary. You can't read this otherwise. P.S. They made me change the ending, of course, as you predicted. Does that mean this is the original book? That may mean this is the original book. Then I'm gonna read it the same way I would have the first time. Besides, it might be better. Besides, we read this very early on. Revisiting it might not be the worst idea. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies, and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. He never looked up, for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down. It was never if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince, from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book. The red book we just read. It was the same. It was actually the same. But they did make her change the ending. What was the original ending? Well, unfortunately for me, the only pieces of information that this room actually gave me were this, which we already knew. This very cryptic note, which, I don't know. Did I get one of this? I didn't. And a little showpiece that there is nothing else hidden under that. Why not? This could be nothing. This could be huge. Could be invisible ink. I don't know. But yeah, I already knew this. This I figured out on my own because it was all automatically there. I couldn't actually avoid that. And then I now also read that, but that is really everything that you could find in the master bedroom. It's a cool room. And it has a good function, but unfortunately, as far as new information, this is all stuff I already knew. Unfortunate. But I guess that's just how the cookie crumbles. Discord. Okay. Behave. $50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be a good idea. Okay. Let me read the description of this room again. A social sitting room, adorned wall to wall with artwork and drawings. An unfinished sketch of your uncle sits on an easel in the middle of the room, providing a vivid image of what were presumably his final days, depending on when the project was abandoned. Okay. Oh! Oh my fucking... Bitch!
You can't trick me anymore.
6, 7, 8, 9. No. 9083. 9038. Fuck. Still none of them. I don't have any codes in here. 9083 was the code. Of course, that one was according to the lying red note. Hard to say. But the 6, 7, 8, 9 also not right. Problem is, that is great, and that is cool that that was there, and it's very sick that, like, that was hidden in there like that. Oh, man, I cannot believe that I looked at that so early on, and I didn't catch that until just now. So I'll be real. I would have continued not catching that. When I was looking at the rarity of the security room to see just how bad my fuck-up actually was, I saw something from it was in an article about like early tips while I was looking up the description, and I figured early because it mentioned one of them was about the security room, so I was like, okay, cool. Does this article mention? Because again, we fucked up the rating, the security rating on this thing, and I was scared and I wanted to know what the original rarity rating is. I actually did raise it, which is bad, which means security rooms are going to be more rare from now on. But I saw a thing in there while I was looking for that information, which I thought was just basic information because it's something from the very beginning of the game, and it is. But I had to see something else on the way. It mentioned something about this painting, and that there is something about it, and I went, well, I never found anything odd about this painting, so I guess I should maybe give it a second look. And goddamn. Of course, it's unfortunate in that that didn't help me too much. Simply because, well, to put it bluntly, it doesn't really get me in. You're a child. Anyway. You're still a child. Anyway. I got nothing. I got no idea. It's gotta be, since none of these codes I've ever had work, there has to be something to this where, like, I don't know, there has to be something to those where there's gotta be like a master safe override code or something like that, because the codes that I've been getting don't work. I suppose you're gonna give me a normal one. You're still giving me this thin blue shit. Wait, this would be the same answer, wouldn't it? It's 5. So, I still don't know what the thin blue one means. The thin blue line, it means ACAP. 20? And then what? But it's half of 20? Is it chopping a number off? So is it 0? What, minus 3? No. Wait a second, what? Sorry, no, wait, what just happened? Oh yeah, technically that's the same equation from last time. I don't know how it's getting to that. I only know that I lucked into 5 last time, but I don't know how that's actually, like, this is an entirely new thing. If I just understood what the line meant, work with that easier. Problem is, I'm just brute forcing these puzzles, and I'm not really learning the tricks, and they keep making it harder because of that. And it's like, but I'm not, because you've just given me 20 variables, I can literally just hit all 20 variables until I'm right every time. Which means I'm not really doing the math. Oh, sorry, wait, that's not a subtraction, that's a multiply. Oh, so then take off the 0? So it's 2 times 3. Is that 6? No. So that's, so it's not take off a number either. But somehow this is only 5. Unless, wait, plus half of 15? One of the numbers? Plus the bigger number? 2 times 3 is still, it's still what it is. Unless it's 3. Nope. How, somehow it's 20. What? Oh, hey, wait. Oh, no, I was about to say I could do this easily, but then there's still... Now you're adding in the exponent and the line. I don't know. Fuck it. 3, 5, 20, 1. We're just gonna go around then. This won't take that long. 3, 5, 20, 18. 3, 5, 20, 4, 3, 5, 20, 13, 3, 5, 20, 6. Apparently it's 6. And that's worth it. And that's why you need to get these done. But goddamn, man. I should have done... I gotta get that classroom set up as fast as fucking possible. I really do. And now that you've given me a key card, do me a favor. Please give me a lot of security doors. And allow me to change locked ones to unlocked, please. Thank you. Nice and easy. Security menu. Log in. Dial up.
We're done. When I say we're done.
Coding overload very briefly. When I asked it to do... Wait, when I asked it to do a fucking soundboard clip? 1 second. No, not that time. So bizarre. Yeah, whatever's going on here, I'm gonna... It's probably just the PC needing a clean wipe. Maybe it's the... Could it actually just be the notepad being so goddamn big? 1 second. Save. Blueprints. Notes. I guess I could just make a second page of notes. Do blueprints 1. Here, close it. I could just make a second page of notes and then open them back. Open up the first one if I need it. Do that. Hopefully, let's see if that helps it out a little bit, because I don't know why. Yeah, it does seem to be. Yeah, like it is missing a couple frames here and there from rendering and encoding lag. Wait, both in rendering and encoding lag? And see now, see. Now, oh, see, I'm saying see as if you can see the numbers. But according to the stats, now it's not dropping any. What if I reopen it? Maybe it's one of those things where Notepad was like getting, I don't know, hung up. But yeah, now I'm dropping minor frames. Wow. Just from Notepad, huh? Weird, because I don't keep that open too long. Huh. Weird. Crazy. Elite. I guess that does kind of confirm it's Notepad that's causing it to freak out. Okay, well then, what if I just went Blueprints Notes 2? Prints. Please. That works better, I guess. At least it's not an amount of frames lost that's like noticeable all that badly, according to this, anyway. Still, really just from writing all that. Okay. Data transfers. I was gonna do staff services, special orders. Give me a sledge. It's always good to have in stock. Anyway, let's get back to it. Still very early in this run. At least I hope so. I guess we could fuck it up and change that pretty soon. But I've already kind of fucked it up. Reading Nook. This is a great place for a Reading Nook, dude. Yes. Also, I have no gems, which is not great. Where did that library set up go? Perfect. Incredible. Awesome. Okay, now we just did all of these. Realm and Ruin. Here's hoping that is the completed, unbroken version of the book that we found downstairs, because that would be great. I mean, at that point, I could also just delete all the other photos of that as well, which would be awesome. But anyway. Yeah. Hopefully that's the real version. Hey, can you give me anything super fancy here? A workshop, you say? Would I finally be able to combine something? That would make me happy. Yeah, okay. I'm willing to do that. What's its current rarity? I'll tell you one thing. I want it to be commonplace. It was unusual. Commonplace. Give me... Okay, yes. There we go. I want more. I want more of this action. Battery pack. Okay. And I actually have a decent number of things right now. I mean, shit, can I make anything? Trouble battery pack and what? Nothing. Magnifying glass. No. Key card. No. Lockpick. No. Shovel battery pack and one other thing. Okay. You have to make more shit, I guess. Hey man, that's good by me. Hey, love that. Love that. Not as much because it's broken. Okay, shit. Fuck. Okay, go backwards. Go backwards. Work on some of the other spots. Or I say other spots, but really, oof. Woof. Okay, fine. There's a gem in the funeral parlor, but that's pretty small potatoes right now. Which one is the liar again? Is the one... yeah, right. Oh, yeah, right. Black box. The box that claims to be black has the gems. Black face. This box is the blue box. This box is the black box. Black face. Don't know how I feel about that. Racist box. Ah, scary. Oh, hey. I forgot. That's right. I never came in and picked it up before. That is still the right choice, unfortunately. That's fine. Hey, you. Damn. Just taunting me. Just taunting me. Could go to the garage and get a bunch of keys. Mechanical rooms are considered rooms like the... yeah, okay, so rooms like that and that. This is a dead end. There are many things that could go wrong with that. My room outside, I believe, was the oh, right, the outer room as it currently stands, to my memory. Oh, wait. Okay, wait a second. No. Wait. The spare room. As great as getting a bunch of keys would be, there's a possibility to get a lot of good things out of an observatory, so let's just throw that away. Getting risky, getting dicey. Hey, look, 30. Apples. I'll take that. More keys. Everything is on sale today. That's not actually that helpful. Yay. Like, it's good, but it's not great. Commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshop. All the marbles. And here I am going in without gems. Okay, no, we need to go back and get. We need to go back. And we need to open up the funeral parlor. At least there'll be 2 gems in there. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? Buzzing for a second. Grab the cable. You no longer hear buzzing. Audio should still be good. Dear God, I hope. keep that audio going for just a minute to make sure I can test it. Last thing I need is another hour and a half without sound, without realizing it. Didn't mean to go in there, damn it. Okay. Better than nothing. All good. Audio tested successfully. All good. Hooray! Apparently the frame rate dropped like crazy when I did the sound effect. Yeah, the PC needs a restart. But not until after this stream. Hey. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Fine. Woof. Man, that water flow really is staying the way I asked it to, huh? Oh, hey! Keycard. Oh, boy. I'm gonna lose it all! Hey, lever. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. This is it. Locker room, pump room, water. Locker room, spread keys throughout the... I've never had that before. And it's not a dead end. Do it. New room, by the way. This poolside locker room, it's always next to the pool. This poolside locker room is, of course, not always poolside. Oh. Oh. But it is much more convenient for guests when it is, and much less annoying for the servant who must follow the dripping swimmer across the lake, across the house, searching for their locker. The servant who must follow the dripping swimmer? Yeah, okay, fair enough. Interesting. I'm sorry. Oh, they all need keys? I don't know a sledgehammer. Also, how would you sledge these? That's why they put keys all over the house. Well, I tell you what. We're gonna go get some. Earth? I'll be back. Oof. Okay. Go look for keys. Hey! Not necessarily every room, but... I imagine... Ayy! Okay. Damn you. Hey! Only had a place to spend these on the way. Keep a discerning eye out. Floor? Sometimes they put them on the floor. Damn it, where's the metal detector when you need it? Hey, we got several new rooms on this run. That's still a success. Even if the rooms we found weren't necessarily game changers. I feel like I should have gotten the master bedroom ages ago, fortunately, for it to be valuable, but oh well. E? Put your hand in the fireplace. What, to like, you mean like in front of it to like warm myself up? No. What? Put your hands in the goddamn fireplace, Simon. I don't think I want to anymore, Uncle. Put your hands in the fireplace. Oh, okay. searing off my skin. Good. Just like the doctor ordered. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, sir. Please don't kill me. Anyway. Be in the fucking casket, can you imagine? They did say spread throughout the house. Does that include the outer room? Worth checking. Worth checking. Okay. I could see it from out here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, that sucks. I should have just stayed outside trying that. How many keys is a reasonable amount of keys to use on those lockers? I wonder. I still have a couple rooms to check. Still, I wonder. Wonder what's a good amount. Security room in the library. Oh, actually, you can connect back through there. Actually, yeah. No, go through here first. No. No keys. No keys. No keys. No keys. No keys. No keys. Okay, fine. Hopefully those lockers have good shit in them. I would like to hope so. Is that a key? What is that? Oh, it's nothing. Okay. I would like it if there was also pool puzzles. That would be cool. Okay, there were keys along the way, but not in as many rooms as I would have preferred. I won't put another one in here, because that would be too much for this room. This poor room. Did I get more items while I was... Yeah, I got the broken lever. Oh, yeah, right, the broken lever is part of some recipes. I guess I could check upstairs. I don't think there will be a key up here, but I guess it's better than not checking. Also, my record's changed. 31 hours. Damn. Which makes it seem like it's not as big as it seems like. Steps taken, keys turned, allowance. Total rooms drafted. Puzzles solved. Parlors drafted. Parlors solved. Really? I fucked... Oh, yeah, right. I didn't get all of them right along the way, of course. Dartboard solved. Upgrade discs. Red letters. There's 10 more upgrade rooms. Upgrade discs, by the way. I do not see anything down this direction. Magnifying glass. Secret garden key, because it was there forever. My favorite floor plans. Can't seem to ever pass it up. Really? Oh. Really? I mean, literally every time I see it, I do pick it, so I guess that is fair. Most drafted den, reading nook, funeral parlor, observatory, security. Oh, sorry. No contraptions. Realms. Bookshop receipt. Realms and runes, 20 gold. Oh. Right. Okay, fair enough. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that would be the most expensive thing, wouldn't it? Passageway. Most avoided floor plans. Passageway. That's kind of funny, but also I don't think that's true. Highest grade is 2. Yeah, we gotta get higher than that. We gotta do a big floor build at some point. We gotta actually get that to happen. But at the same time, that's sort of the nice thing about the game is even though you might not be getting progress on the specific avenue you're looking for. You're always making progress in myriad other ways. I saw a good quote from Sam Barlow this morning. That quote. Just call it a tweet. Don't be worried about this. Where he basically said this game is a master of being not it is time consuming but never time wasting. And that was a very, very poignant way to phrase it, I felt. Oh yeah? Jackhammer. Sure. Do I have a jackhammer now? No, I guess I didn't do it. Assemble. We have finally made a tool. Now, what are you used for? More effective than the shovel at excavation, digs deeper and finds better items. Yeah, the minute I touched the fucking "oh banana," the encoding overloaded for half a second. What if I do it again? Oh banana. It didn't. It seems to be simply because I didn't bring it up correctly. Huh. Well, either way, that's God, just imagine how many other tools there are to make that I haven't even seen that may also still drastically alter runs. More effective than the shovel at excavation. I haven't had any chances to excavate, so that's a bit of a... It's a bit of a... Oh! I thought wrong is what I thought. Damn, I didn't realize that didn't connect that way. Okay. Time to go around. Shit. Damn. Okay. Rough. Uh-oh. Lots of steps down. Lots of steps wasted. Thought that was a music sheet for a second. Okay, so now we're suddenly in a bit of a worse position for steps, but hey. I didn't know how much farther I was going to get on this particular run anyway, but that's fine. Time consuming, but never time wasting. So good. What a man that Barlow is. By the way, Sam Barlow, if you don't know, is the creator of Her Story, Silent Hill Shattered Memories. You know, one of the good ones. And what was the last game? Telling Lies. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. That's pretty good, especially in this exact scenario. I maybe want to be careful before I do that. Do too many more. Away. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. But I need to make sure that these aren't locked first. Okay, lockpick kit successful. Hey there. Hey there, dining room. I would love it if you could open up this area to be a lot more flexible. That'd be great. Maid's chamber. It has an exit. Less likely to find items laying around the house. Damn. You're not getting to the foundation if you don't do this. You don't have a choice. Okay. Damn. Doors in the west wing are less likely to be locked. This is a lie, by the way. Just to be clear, that's a lie. Because that's printed on red text. It's not handwritten. Therefore, it's a lie. Pump room. Pump room isn't a bad idea. also bring that shit down to commonplace, please. Absolutely. Yep. That rules. This run, I have accidentally made the security room much harder to get to, but I've also helped these as well. It's been a while since I got this. At the same time, I now have the full pump instructions. Don't I? Yeah, like I read them. Wow. How is this controller that low already? What about this controller? It'll be fine. Okay. Stop that. Media gallery, please, because I wouldn't mind fucking with at least one of the water sources. And it would be advisable to look at the instructions again. Stop that. That's admittedly, it's a ways back. Okay, here we go. Did I read all of this at the time, or did I just screenshot it like, I'll read it when I need to? I think I did read it at the time, but screenshotting was important. The EPCW pump system is engineered specifically for the luxury requirements of today's in-ground swimming pool and spa. The EPCW system is also expandable, allowing you to use multiple pumps to control the water flow and volume to several different designated tanks and specific aquatic house features. Be it an aquarium, fountain, or good old-fashioned swimming pool. Whether you're using a single tank, right, water selection button, source labels. Whether you're using a single tank or an array of pumps, the water control panel serves as a central hub to your EPCW system. The panel is fitted with a number of buttons equal to your own home's needs. One button for each different water source on the estate. The function is simple. Let your earbuds charge while you read. To select the water source you would like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill your pool, simply press the button labeled Pool. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, water can only be adjusted from a source if its corresponding button is selected. Okay. Water can only be adjusted from a source if its corresponding button is selected. Yes, okay, good. After you've selected a source using the water control panel, the next step is to set the pump associated with that source to either pump in or out. This will initiate water flow from/to one of your supply tanks. Upper means to tank, lower means to selected source, middle means direction. And of course, okay, yeah, but direct, okay. Middle just means off, not being used. Up means to tank, down means to pump. A pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water. Recommended for cleaning Olympic-sized pools. Tank switch. In these cases, the tank a pump is using can be changed by a simple flip of a switch. The tank that the pump is using. Okay. The tank that the pump is using can be changed by a simple flip of a switch. Okay. Quick start guide. Use water. Oh, hold on 1 second. In these cases, the tank a pump is using can be changed by a simple flip of a switch. Pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water. Also, the boiler room being connected lets you access the reserve water, which I'm going to assume is the only way you're going to be able to access like the bigger bits of water. Quick start guide. Yeah, this is helpful. To use water control panel to select your water source first, then use the pump lever to set water flow direction up towards tank, bottom towards retrieving. So down is to source, up is to tank. Oh. That's the last page. Okay. I mean, sure. It seems doable. Okay. I think at this point the pool doesn't need it. Greenhouse, kitchen, aquarium, fountain. I think would perhaps be advisable to drain the aquarium. I don't know why I would want to do this and and murder all the fishies, I'm guessing, but I also don't know if there's any other way. I'm sure they'll be fine. Right. This one has to be on to use the pool. What about the middle one? Yeah, pump 6 needs to be directly connected to that. We want to empty the tank. Ah. Okay. Back into the pool. I'm still not really sure how you get that out of there, but leave this towards tank. Leave that alone for a minute. Don't change that. And then that. No, wait. Sorry, no. We do want that. We do want that one. We do want that one. We do want that one. Then. Interesting. Okay. At that point, we want to go and. I don't know if this helps us necessarily, but hey. Big flashing text prompt. You have killed the fish. No, I'm sorry. I would love to build an aquarium to see and then come back. Woof. I'd rather take the steps if I can't get anything else out of that. Okay. I guess that's just how it's gonna have to be. Apples are actually delicious today. What do you mean? 6, 7, 8, 9. 9083. No. Both codes I have worked on nothing. There must be something else to it. I can't believe I'm going to have made this jackhammer and then the result will be congratulations, you didn't actually change anything. You literally did nothing. But also, if I can afford to use the pump room by the end, then that's okay. That's fine. Do it. You can either take a guest bedroom for more steps, or you can get a key and a gem and some coins. A courtyard is completely pointless in this context. Not that you can use it anyway. Courtyard is a hilarious name, by the way. I don't know if that's a real thing. I would assume it's not, but I think it's hilarious. Okay. Well, I've already made items less prominent. Because apparently she's a little too good at her job. Being a spoil sport. Damn. Courtyard is always left unlocked. Much as I hate to say it, might be the smartest plan. I don't have a utility box anywhere. I do not. Hey, it's a keycard door. That's great. Hey, we can use the jackhammer for the first time. Oh. Ivory dye plus? You may use... Oh, it's just... Okay, well, fair enough. Oh, that is way better. Wow. Can I have another dirt patch, please? That would be incredible. Can I get... Oh, I should really try and get a checking room, and I should put that away so I can use it later. Like, try and save it for, like, a heavy dirt patch run, you know? That'd be really good. Boiler room. I would also like to use this so that I may change its... Fuck. You know, the thing that I just said that I wanted really badly? Oh, but I can't do that unless I take out the Lucky Rabbit's foot. I hate this. All three of these are kind of essential right now. Because the boiler room, I can modify its rarity for future runs, which is huge. You can technically make another. You can technically make another jackhammer. This is a much rarer thing. Fuck. Commonplace doesn't mean... Wait a minute. Commonplace. That you still can't put more than one down, though. Right, that's how that works, I'm pretty sure. I did not mean to use that. I did not mean to use that. I did not mean to use that. That being said, this is probably the right choice for this spot, isn't it? Especially of these three. Fuck. Damn it. This is still better. Office opportunity to spread money. I don't have money things to spend money on. I don't have a single commissary or anything of that nature, actually. Okay. It stayed open. Wait. That gate stayed open and on between runs. It's the water flow room? I don't know, actually. Wait. So this would be... We want it to be going that way, right? Stop that. We would want these to be traveling... If I wanted all three of these to be pumping energy right now... I don't know. That's moving again. Boiler room is now facing downward, which could technically mean it can reach the pump room. I don't know if that's how that works. Does that mean that the flow of machinery in that direction is working? Very hard to tell if I can't touch that up there. I suppose I could do this for a minute. I can't tell. It's off. It's off. This is open permanently, it seems. If this machine is not connected via... what? Whatever's going on down there, you're not getting anywhere with that. Is there a way I can... Hold on. No, there's no way you can connect that upwards. Damn you. Go down. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. But you work. I think. Woof. We could probably afford to try the dark room version first. Is that smart? I don't know. But does this mean that steam power is now working in this direction? Is it aligned with the correct room? Does the foundation being blocked by the hallway mean that it doesn't work like that? I don't know. Gymnasium may hold answers that I do not wish to find. Pretty sure that the dark room actually had... Oh yeah, right. The dark room also had a key card, so that would also be good. Oh. Wait a minute. Steam directly up through there. Because you're getting it from here. What if we redirected that flow? Get it directly from downstairs. That is not getting any. Oh, wait, hold on. Turn that off. And suddenly nothing is getting past here. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I see. Now steam is going up here. It's on. Okay, it's on. Oh, wait. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Wait. We now have both sides of this going up. And that's also taking energy to... Well, that should ostensibly be everything, right? Right? It's half on. Huh. So then this is on, and this is on back there, and this one is the only one that's... All three, baby. Yo. Did we just get it? Would we just power up the boiler room? Like, for good? We just powered up not only all three sections of the boiler room, we also powered up all the doors. Except this one. If you want to use this door, you are going to have to unpower it. That is a choice. Okay, good to know. But hey... Wait! Wait, no, hold on. Is it gonna stop? It's not turning off. And now it's sending power that way. To a room that doesn't exist, but... This is now sending power... ostensibly to the pump room? Yo? I think? Maybe? I'm not sure. We will return. It's probably smarter to go check, right? Then come back up here. Yeah, hold on. Oh, also. Hey there. If you have an aquarium. I'm gonna try and get one, so I might hold on a bit. But, also, we'll see. Is this powered up now? The light is on. I can't tell. Is this now usable? How do you transfer any water at all into this? Wait. This does not appear to be powered on. Which maybe means that, has to be a straight line. But now that I've increased the commonness of these elements, that could work later. So, okay then. Okay then. Hey, Fountain, could you transfer from fountain. These are both full. Huh. What if I wanted to empty something? What if I wanted to refill the pool? Out you go. Is that not? Oh no, if you're refilling the pool, you're going down. I think, right? I don't know. I don't know if that 100% works, but either way. Then oh, well that one's full, so I don't know if we're going to get anywhere close to where we want to get to with this today, but... Pump 2 goes directly to here. Pump 3. I still kind of want to know what happens with the aquarium, so... I guess I'll leave the fishies in distress for a little bit. You've killed the fish. How dare you? It is up here. Okay, let's try. I know, I'm ballin'. This doesn't seem like a bad idea, actually, to be honest. It seems downright smart at the moment. Okay. Okay. Coat check or utility closet. I could fix the dark room. Yeah, but you... You can't even do this, so I don't know why you're thinking about it. You could fix the dark room so you could have at least a little control over what you're about to do with the boiler room, but like, really? At this point, it's fine. Like, honestly. So, I would say... Yeah. Give me that lucky rabbit's foot. I'm gonna put away the jackhammer, honestly. Gimme. Jesus, the gear wrench is also really good. Not responsible for content or garments or articles left overnight. Jackhammer. Gear wrench. Dude, this thing has been kind of essential. Hey, real quick, what are the rooms that qualify as mechanical rooms? Actually. Also, in fairness, if I have fucked this up with the security room, maybe it would be advisable to try and fix it by having access to that sooner rather than later. Oh my god, the utility closet is also a room that I could have messed with. Well, damn. Okay, but yeah, so utility closet, boiler room, pump room, security, workshop, laboratory. And then the rest of these are not. Oh, hey, we've gotten everything on this room, or on this setup. So those are the 6 rooms, then. And I did not modify this, I didn't modify this, I didn't modify this. I didn't get to modify that either. Would it perhaps not be advisable? It would be advisable. It would be extremely fucking advisable. Running room, secret garden. Extremely fucking advisable to do such. Yeah. No, that's the much smarter play. You can technically make that again. But yeah. You want to be able to use that again very soon. You want to fix what you broke. I would love for all those mechanical rooms to become much more commonplace. We still have 1 shot. You got 5 for every red room in the house. Aren't there, like, none? No, there's 4. There's 5. Hey. Hell yeah. Oh. Banana.
Oh, banana.
Oh, at least we have options. Move backwards if need be. Okay. Key card. This can still technically not go terribly. Oh. Gems don't necessarily mean it's not a dead end. But the lavatory is still yet to be built, which means it could be this. And here I am without the wrench. I should go back and get it. Shit. It doesn't matter at this point. You've already used it. Whatever. Be happy with what you got. Keep it in there. It's not like you're gonna get the utility closet anyway. No, I still might. There's a lot of steps. God damn it. Give me the goddamn thing. Give me the goddamn wrench. Give me the goddamn wrench. Damn you. Stop balling. Thank you, running shoes. Oh, I just realized. I'm stupid. I forgot that this is actually a dead end. Never mind. Oh, but wait. But wait. Wait. We can do something here. Oh. We can do whatever the boiler room thing is in relation to the laboratory. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back. Just in case. Just in case. Oh, now we're cooking. Wrong way. Okay, we now have a powered up room. Oh shit. What do these do again, exactly? Three. Is this what we're looking for? 12, 8, 2. Well, whatever this actually fucking does, we can't pass it up now that we've actually got it. Guess we're gonna have to fucking figure this shit out now. But this is huge. This is a giant leap of progress. This as long as I can actually figure out what the fuck to do in here. Boiling point temperatures. Are we trying to... We trying to... Huh. Okay. What are we trying to do? What is the goal of this? We want to get it to that line. Oh, okay. There's like a correct number. That's down. Okay, there's numbers that can pull you all the way down. There's numbers that can pull you up. Okay, so we just need to find the right combo. Nope, too high. Okay. We need to get that to match that line. Why did I say that? Like that was new information. Great fucking time to charge these again. Oh, just wow, yeah, just fucking taking the earbuds out for half a second is enough to freak the PC out. That's kind of hilarious. Yeah, this thing needs a restart after I'm done. Jeez. Huh. Too much. Oh, what is it gonna be? What does the note say? Yeah, okay. It just said it's saying the right thing. Yeah, okay. Fine. What do you want? Too much. No. too much. The numbers don't necessarily mean anything other than which lever it is, I guess. It's more about, wait a minute. The number, it seems to be more about, heating and cooling curves, H2O melting point at atmospheric pressure in Mount Holly freezer. Oh. Oh. Complete thaw. Now I know what this is. But I don't know if it's actually relevant to what we're doing right here now, but still. That's actually good to be aware of that. That's specifically how you melt all the items in the freezer, which could then turn that into a drastically more useful room. No. Well, I know what time it is. The only one way to keep this shit moving. Here. Hope you don't fucking break OBS, Spotify. Decided we're not doing.
But we gon' chill today. Let me rock the world tomorrow.
Are we fine? Are we okay? Are we okay? Perhaps I should have seen that coming. But, yeah, OBS really did not fucking like that. Really did not fucking like that one. Deeply did not enjoy that at all. It did not appreciate my candor on that, as it turned out. Oh, is my camera frozen, by the way? Is my, yeah, is my fucking webcam frozen right now? Ugh. Pause. Resume. Uh, is it just for the best that I just, you know, kill this one now and then I just come back up in a minute for 3.5 and then we just go? Because like maybe the PC really just could use a little breather. 4.5, whatever. Because it don't look great right now, to be honest. Yeah, like I'm getting decent amounts of encoding lag just from, well, seemingly nothing, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know why it's so mad, but and plus I also don't have a webcam anymore, and also the minute that I touch it, it's gonna break. So yeah, you know what? That's probably a good sign. Okay, tell you what. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the camera right now, and not if, when it breaks, that will be my cue to, oh, okay, cool. Gonna go ahead and just restart. It is breaking right now. It is breaking right now. We'll be back in a bit. At least this is on my terms. Session. Yep. I'm gonna create a go live link for the new session right now before we restart. Yep. OBS has currently not crashed, by the way. Like, I'm still here, and I'm currently setting up the new stream. 4.5. I'm gonna set that 4.5. Go live at 7 o'clock. And if I'm late, that's because OBS has decided to stop reading any number of things. It'll be fine. I'll be back soon. Don't worry. I'll be back. See you soon. Yeah, OBS is completely frozen right now. Yes. I'll be back soon. Restarting the PC right now. She needs it.